Welcome back to Photo 101, your resource for all things photography. Make sure to subscribe for the latest content, and if you enjoy this video, hit that like button. Today we're taking a look at the idea of magic and myth in photography. In the early 1850s, an English woman named Julia Margaret Cameron was given a simple box camera as a gift. Before long, she fell in love with making photographs and dove headfirst into her newfound passion. Clearing out a chicken coop on her property in rural England, she converted it into a studio and darkroom and began to create portraits with a decidedly different aesthetic. Originally written off as overly artistic with their soft focus and elaborate staging, Cameron was less interested in creating a sharp portrait. Rather, she was more interested in conveying something about the spirit and personality of her subject. Inspired by trends of the time which looked to mythology, folklore, and Christian ideals, Cameron's work wrapped all these influences into a new approach in order to create portraits that embodied the wider cultural currents around her. Fast forward almost 100 years, and the invention of flexible film opened up new opportunities for artists to make images that worked in a little bit of magic and myth. No longer confined to long exposures and stiff negatives on paper and glass, photographers could now more easily cut, paste, and overlay negatives to create an entirely new scene. One such photographer, Uelsmann, draws inspiration from the alchemy of photography, and his images at first glance can appear mind-bending. Interior rooms open to the sky, floating shapes that defy gravity, and larger-than-life human elements. The goal of his work is to encourage the viewer to actively look and to question what they see unfolding in his work. By doing so, he creates a seamless, dreamlike composition in which each of us can find bits of meaning in the larger whole. While photographers working today have many exciting tools at their disposal to make images, some turn to the past to illuminate old stories in new ways. In his series Mountains of Kong, the photographer Jim Naughton found inspiration in the legendary location of the same name, which appeared on maps of a relatively unexplored part of the African continent. Although it never truly existed, the name lived on for decades and grew into a larger-than-life myth of fantastical beasts and colorful landscapes. Diving deep into written accounts of this invented location, the artist photographed staged scenes in stereo view, a popular way to view images from far-off lands in the 1800s, and the ancestors to today's 3D and VR headsets. Through his work, he invites viewers to truly immerse themselves in the story, to give shape and form to the tall tales that were spun about the far-off lands once known as the Mountains of Kong. If you like this video, make sure to hit that thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We'll see you next time on Photo 101.